kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his forward, take the shot, he scores!
And now the starting lineup for Bethel Park. A freshman, number 24, Macy Mathias. A freshman, number 35, Lily Gaston. A sophomore, number 15, Rachel Toth. A sophomore, number 25, Olivia Schramm. A sophomore, number 13, Tegan Mahalko. Junior, number 18, Megan Mathias. Junior, number 20, Sophia Galetta. Senior, number 14, Erin Thompson. Senior, number 8, Kelly Mulhare. Senior, number 23, Julia Mascaro. And senior number 7, Natalie DiGiorno. Bethel Park is coached by Missy Dalbon. And now the starting lineup for the 2018 Peters Township Lady Indians. A freshman, number 21, Cecilia Scott. A freshman, number 4, Jillian Marvin. A sophomore, number 26, Sarah Heisinger. In goal, number 0, Emma Sawich. A junior, number 24, Mia Gentile. A junior, number 16, Kayla McFerrin. A junior, number 15, Hannah Stuck. A junior, number 10, Rachel Raber. A senior, number 22, Peyton Framer. A senior, number 8, Natalie Dodd. And senior, number 2, Regan Lavinia. Peters Township, coached by Pat Barab, assisted by Brendan Albright, Dave Mollisey, and Jesse Shire.
Everyone, this is Glenn McFerrin.
Joined here by John Cantwell.
And we're at Peters Township Stadium where tonight the Peters Township Indians take on the Bethel Park Lady Hawks in what will be an early season clash between two conference foes. Bethel Park controls the opening kick and plays it deep into Peters territory.
Both teams come into this game with a 2-0 record, winning 2 games in the opening weekend in the tournaments they both participated in.
So this should be a good early season test for both teams. Peters trying to get the ball out of their own zone. Can't quite get it out. Now it's poke checked out. It's like Daub has it. Bethel takes over around midfield. We got a pretty hot night tonight for soccer. Probably still in the 80s would be my guess. It's been in the 90s during the day, but probably about 80 tonight. So we'll see if that affects anything in the game, whether substitution patterns or either team, getting fatigued. We'll see what happens. Bethel still controls the play. Peters gets it out.
Brought down by Regan here. She's looking to first time Peters entering the Bethel half. She plays a great through ball, finding Hannah stuck down the left side as Lady Indians get players into the box. Trying to create some space to get the cross. She does well to beat 2 defenders.
Oh, that was a good centering pass.
Mia Gentile controls on the left side. Cross into the box.
We're getting some chances here, John. A couple good crosses, I think. Lavinia tried to turn and get a shot off there.
Bethel has not looked particularly comfortable with either of those balls served into the box.
So maybe that's a little strategy. Keep serving them up, right? One of them will end up going in. Lavinia's in. Poke checked out. Peters controls. Cross to the middle. It goes all the way through. Clear by Bethel. That's a nice ball.
Bethel breaks down the left side here. Peters has good numbers back, though. It's 2-on-4. Bethel still retaining possession here. A good cross.
Ooh, real nice cross. Just off the foot. Yeah, we may have dodged a little bullet there. They might have had a shot on goal. But as it is, it's a goal kick for Peters.
And probably a little bit of nerves here. First home game of the season.
I think so.
First section game. So, hope that some of that gets worked out in the first couple of games. But it's always a little bit different when you play on your home field in a section game under the lights in front of your classmates. So it'll probably take both teams a little bit of time to settle in here.
Yeah, so far the first two Peters games have took a little while to get a flow going, but at times I thought they played pretty well, and when they got it going, they were connecting passes and making things happen.
Yeah, they dominated in the second game of the weekend against Mercyhurst. Unfortunately, Mercyhurst got that first goal, and less than a minute into the game, and they had to fight for 79 minutes to get the equalizer and then win it in overtime. So hopefully they can find that play that they had 79 minutes on in that game. So the ball goes across the end line. It'll be a Peters Township goal kick.
So we're about 4 minutes in. Still no score, no shots on goal yet. Play's been pretty even.
Couple of contested head balls. It goes out of bounds for a Bethel Park throw. Notice here early, Bethel's got a lot of numbers forward. Certainly not sitting back. They are trying to get forward here to try to get the early lead. So,
yeah, I guess they figure if they can jump out early, changes the complexion. Peters gets tight, and they can go from there.
Yeah, with a young team, they don't want to chase the game either. So, last thing you probably want to do is find themselves down a goal and having to come back. So, taking a little bit more of an aggressive strategy here. We may be biased. I hope it doesn't work.
Okay, here comes Peters. Scott has it in the middle.
Marvin finds
over to Marvin, who gets it up to Daub. Daub has it to 35. Plays it back to Scott. Sets it over to Gentile. Back to Scott. This is good ball control here. Let's see if we can get an opportunity out of it. Heisinger controls. Over to Daub, just out of her reach, and Bethel clears.
They've attacked this left side here a couple times. They've been able to get out of some pressure in the back, but Peter's done a good job of getting numbers back to not let it become anything. And head forward again here. Ball.
Yeah.
Sarah Heisinger looking for Regan.
Okay, that's a good job by Peters. Get that up there, force that play. We can get a throw in and an opportunity here. Lavinia with the throw in. Doesn't quite get through. Bethel clears. Good job by Peters there, keeping that ball in.
Ball goes back up top. Rachel Raber steps in. She wins the ball, carries it forward.
Nice job.
Good turn by Regan Lavinia.
Real nice position
She's
by
going towards
Regan
goal
there.
now.
She's going to get a shot here. Oh, nice play. That was a good effort.
Yeah, I think her
serve back in. There's an opportunity. Nice save by the keep.
I think Regan got clipped there going to goal, and I think she didn't get rewarded because she was able to stay on her feet.
Yeah, sometimes you're better off going down, huh?
Yeah, and I don't. Kept her balance and just wasn't able to get the shot off. Good win by Rachel Raber again in the middle.
Scott controls it around midfield. Gets it up, but Bethel wins that one. Dobb ends up getting it back, and she's pressing onward. Like to see Peters crash the net here. Might get a corner. There we go. Nice job.
Corner kick for Peters Township.
Peters' first corner here of the evening. We're just about a little over 7 minutes in.
Corner being taken by Rachel Raber.
This was definitely a strength of the girls last year. Corner kicks and set pieces. Feel like we got almost a goal a game off of one of those.
Agreed. Let's see if we can keep it up. Oh, the header goes too high.
Be a goal kick here for Bethel Park. Bethel comes forward. Lots of space down the right side. Continue.
Nice
ball
ball.
inside.
They might have an opportunity, and they do, but it goes wide. Bethel keeps it in. No, they're saying it went out of bounds.
I say it's a corner.
So maybe that ball wasn't tipped at all. Or maybe the goalie got a piece of it.
Yeah, I think the keeper must have got Emma Sawich came aggressive off her line there. She must have got a piece of that ball. Great little combination by Bethel Park. Get in behind the back line.
Yeah, almost resulted in the first goal of the game. We're almost 9 minutes into the game with still no score.
Sophia Gallietta.
Bethel's got about 5 girls bunched right outside of the 18. They start their runs into the box. Good service. It's headed back in. And it'll be a goal kick for Peters.
Yeah, a lot went on that play. It's like to see us be able to clear that out of there a little quicker.
Masawich with the goal kick. CC Scott on the ball. Played out of bounds for a Bethel Park throw.
Good hustle by Lavinia there to force the action. Bethel has a throw in, however. Well, there's a nice poke, and here we come. Here's Heisinger. Nice through ball to Lavinia. Bethel defenders there. Does a nice job of getting in position. Regan stays after it and forces the turnover. Keeping the pressure on in their zone. I think we can get an opportunity if we keep doing that. Scott settles it at the 35. Plays it over to McFerrin, who has it at the 25. Back to Gentile. And it's worked out of bounds. It's still Peters' ball.
A little over 10 in. Both teams creating some opportunities. Bethel probably with the better opportunities thus far.
I like how we're keeping it in their zone right now. We're starting to control play a little bit more.
Here they go again. Attacking this left side. Just didn't have a forward high enough there to put pressure. Very obvious that Bethel wants to play the ball wide. Well, each of their opportunities have come from countering down the outsides. So they're clearly instructed to stay out of the middle, which, would typically make sense. Most teams put their stronger players in the middle, so when you attack, you want to stay away from them. So trying to get the ball wide into less congested spaces.
Okay, looks like we have our first stoppage, our first substitution for Bethel Park.
Entering the game for Bethel Park, number 3, Maggie Toomey. And for Peters Township, number 29, Casey Breyer.
Casey Breyer comes in for Peters Township.
Looks like we had a couple players move around. Looks like Kayla McFerrin went to left back, and Mia Gentile came across the field to play right back. And Casey looks like she's in that left forward position. Early on here, Peters has played 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 forwards most of the time.
Let's see what we can get out of this. Heisinger on the run. Is a good ball by Lavinia to get it in there, and it's going to be kicked out by Bethel. So it's a Peters throw in. Plays it into the corner. Keep the pressure on. Bethel does turn and partially get it out. Back to Daub, who brings it back in.
It just gets away from her. She's cutting across the middle. Bethel with some possession. Oh, great. Another good ball. Emma Sawich off her line, though, to clear that ball. Good read by our goalkeeper.
Yeah, she did a good job. I think she had to come out on that one, or we would have been in trouble. So Bethel throw in.
Bethel throw again from about the 45. Flick the ball forward, and they keep possession. Now they're looking to get in behind again.
There's another cross, another opportunity for Bethel, but Sawich comes out and makes a nice play on the ball.
A win by Bethel Park there on the punt, but Peters maintains possession. We got some space here now. CC Scott carries.
We got a couple people.
Finds
Yeah,
Sarah
she had 2
Heisinger wide.
options, wide or to the middle, and went wide. Nice play by the Bethel defender.
Comes Bethel. Moving forward on the attack. Yeah. Mia Gentile steps in front of that one. And off of Natalie Daub, it's going to go out for a Bethel Park throw. Well, one's into the hillside there. No doubt about that one clearing.
So that's going to be a throw in for Bethel in a dangerous spot. Play the short ball. And Bethel now on the attack inside the 10. There's a cross. That's a good header by McFerrin. They play it in, and Peters controls it, gets it out towards midfield. They play it back, and there's a long ball. Let's see if we can get some possession here. And we do. Daub has it, chips it in. Heisinger's onside. We got a couple people up there. We got 4 up there now. Oh, no. Well, that's a tough call there. Nonetheless, it's offsides on Peters. So we're about 17 minutes in. No score, Bethel Park and Peters Township.
Well, Peters has been dangerous. I think we're still looking for our first shot here. Ball goes out of play for Bethel Park throw. Peters
All right.
Township possession here now on the throw-in.
So Peters now has it in Bethel's end.
That's it.
There's a
Nice
through ball, might get all the way through. That back defender's done a nice job for Bethel. She's
That's-
had 2 or 3 plays that have really slowed down some rushes of Peters.
How is that not a foul? Good punch in the face.
Substitution here for Bethel, making their second sub again.
Park number 4, Molly Hoffman.
Molly Hoffman enters the game for Bethel Park. I would think, John, we'd see a lot of different substitutions tonight throughout the game with this heat. So now Peters has it inside the 10. See if they can work it through. They play the back ball to the opposite side. Gentile plays it in Heisinger in the corner. And there's a cross. Nice play by Gallietta. So Bethel does get it out. They work at the midfield. Now they might have some numbers, although Peters does a nice job of getting it out there. Bethel will keep it in the Peters end, though. There's a shot from 30 out.
Number 24. She has done a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
for
she
them.
has.
She has started this attack down the left side. She's been, perfect defending. Haven't been able to get in behind her, and then she gets the first probably quality, shot on goal here in the first half. We probably won't see her subbed. Early indication.
I can't imagine. Okay, so we got a Bethel Park corner. It's their second, I believe. They play it short. Mascaro has it. And she gets a shot off. Oh, actually has a cross. Had a girl heading to the net.
There were some open players on that back post for sure. Probably a little bit less pace on that ball. Someone might have been able to get on it.
Yeah, I stand corrected. It looked like that was Mascaro crashing the net. And the ball just got in front of her. And anyways, it's a goal kick for Peters. And they get it out the midfield. Lavinia has it. She controls it back to Dobb. Dobb plays it upfield. Breyer giving chase. And they're battling around the 10. Breyer works hard, stays with it. Plays it back to McFerrin. Scott controls the ball. Over to Breyer. Framer over to Dobb. Dobb down to Heisinger in the corner. Let's see if we can get a cross and an opportunity. Okay, off of Bethel.
Got a deep throw in here for Regan Lavinia coming over to take the throw.
There's the throw into the box. It's headed out by Bethel. Gentile heads it back in. Stuck tries to lob it back in. It ends up going to the goalkeeper.
Ball being punted away here by the Bethel keeper. Found an open player, just a tough ball to handle. Got a Peters Township sub here.
Substitutions for Bethel Park number 21, Tiana Torles. And for Peters Township, number 13, Chloe Tropinato.
So Chloe Tropinato checks in for Peters. There's the throw in. We got a whistle on something. Looked like a foul on Bethel.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we had a hold there as we went around. So
So this is a pretty good spot. We should be able to get an opportunity on this one. Who's that taking the free kick there?
got Regan on the set
Regan?
piece here. Yep. Serves
It's
that
into
one
the
around
box.
the
We got a
keepers.
couple people there, but the keeper comes out and makes a nice play. I like the way they crashed the net there. We had 3 people right around the goalie.
Here they come down the left side. Bethel very patient here on the ball. Natalie Dobbs steps
Trapanato
in.
gives chase. They play it back to goalie. Goalie has to kick it out. Lavinia gets a piece of it. Back into the corner. Hustles to retrieve it. She was thinking of her next play. I think she was getting ready to cross, and I think we had some people in front. So good effort there. And then we have a goal kick for Bethel. Our goal kicks seem to be a little bit shorter. We may have an opportunity to turn one of these into a good opportunity. Dobb has it over to the wing to Breyer, I believe. Breyer gets in. See if we can get it across. And it is. And the keeper makes a nice play. That was a nice little cross.
Yeah, we'll see. I think you're right, Glenn. The ball isn't traveling very far off the keeper's foot. We're gonna have to adjust to that. This could be an opportunity for us to counter at times, compress the field a little bit. Our back line doesn't need to probably sit as far back.
Substitution for Peters Township, number 23, Emma Cantwell.
Emma Cantwell checks in for Peters. We got 16 minutes to go in the half with still no score between Bethel and Peters Township.
Bethel plays the ball long.
Framer gets it upfield. Trapanato gives chase, but Bethel gets possession. Good hustle by Trapanato. Bethel still controls it. Plays it back to the center back. Giving chase is Peters. That's good pressure there.
Yeah, good pressure by Hannah. Made her play the ball quicker than she wanted to. There wasn't anyone open, and
I know it's hot out there, but I'm looking at the 2 benches, John, and I look in the Peters bench. There's like 30 girls. Bethel has about 5 or 6. I'm thinking we want to run. Let's run. If they get tired, we've got plenty of girls we can substitute in there. I'd like to pick up the pace if I'm in Peters' shoes right now. Cantwell controls it. Back to McFerrin. Over to Dobb.
well, one of your best friends
Framer.
here in this game right now is just do exactly what we're doing. Knock the ball around. Make them run. You always work harder without the ball than you do with.
Make them chase, right? So played deep into the Bethel zone here. Breyer gives chase, working hard. Bethel gets it, but we can keep the pressure on here. Good job by Peters. Yeah, I like the pressure we're putting up top. I think we should keep doing that. I think we have enough ability in the back to pick up if we make any mistakes. Gentile has it in the middle to Dobb. Dobb makes a run. Nice cut to the 40. Plays it in a corner. Net bar will trickle out of bounds.
Yeah, she's playing Regan to the corner flag. Regan's looking for the ball at her feet, so just a little bit of a miscommunication there. But it's what happens early in the season. 3 weeks from now.
How much talking goes on down there? Are they yelling feet? Are they yelling corner? What are they doing on that, John?
Communication's probably one of the things that goes by the wayside quickly on the field when players get tired and they're focused. You hope there's some body language, either some hand movement, asking for, showing an open palm hand is asking for the ball. But when they get tired, that's the first thing that happens is the talking ends.
There's a ball up top. Good turn and flick. Bethel tries to clear it out. Dobb controls the middle. Natalie does a nice job controlling that middle.
Good.
Framer gets it back in. Good hustle by Trapanato to get a piece of that. Let's control it. Framer over to Gentile. Mia settles it. Plays it to Trapanado. Trapanado
Oh,
makes a
good
nice
little
move.
inside.
That's where we have a little give and go action I think we could have pulled off there. Stuck has it in the middle. Bethel takes control of it. Rachel's there. I think the back line is starting to maybe talk and get in a little better position.
Yeah.
They seem to be in the right spots more recently. Cantwell has it. Plays a good ball to Dobb. Dobb has it at the 40. Makes a move. Upfield.
Little layoff there by Regan. Hannah was looking for that ball to be played back. You can already tell that the Bethel doesn't have quite the same energy they had to start this game, and I think, as you noted, looking at the differences, in the bench.
Yeah, I think we really have an opportunity. Here comes Lavinia. She's across the 30, and she's in. Everyone's onside. Pryor has it in the corner. Here's a cross.
Ball comes across the end line there. Just got to draw that ball back towards the PK mark, or even the top of the 6. Got to give your players a chance to get there. Just couldn't get her hips around it. It's easier to set up here than it is to do on the field.
Framer steps up. Plays it back to McFerrin. Tries to go upfield, but ball goes out of bounds. And we have substitutions for Bethel, substitutions for Peters.
Substitutions for Bethel Park, number 22, Megan Erfort. And number 35, Lily Gaston. For Peters Township, number 4, Jillian Marvin.
Jillian Marvin returns to the right back position. So we've had 3 players come off the bench here so far, so looks like we've got a little rotation going here to keep some outside players fresh, which makes sense. That's a lot of where the game's been played here so far is on both flanks, both teams.
Yeah, it's interesting. Bethel hasn't moved their players around quite as much. At least I haven't noticed. We certainly have. Okay, good work there.
Well, got another deep throw here for us. Let's see what we can do. That first one bounced around quite a bit. We'll see if we're a little bit more aggressive at that ball. It's usually not the initial ball that you score on, not the first player heading the ball. It's knocking the ball into a space that no one's ready for. Good
There's a good throw.
Good clear by Bethel Park there.
Bethel does control it. Kept in by, I think, Graber. Stuck kept it in. Turn and a shot on goal. Goalkeeper picks it up.
Another short punt that goes out of play, so we'll gladly take possession from about 35 here.
Okay, we got 10 minutes left in the first half. Score remains nothing.
We just had the Whippio official change here. Switch from the outside to the center. Oh, good cross in.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for Peters right there. Still may have it, keeping the ball in. Well, now Bethel hasn't. We got a little rush, but the Peters defense is back in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we got 6 players back behind the ball. Really slowed it down.
That was a nice step by Bethel. Good step in by Cantwell.
Ball comes out wide to Marvin here, looking for Chloe Trapanado. Ball just jumps over her feet. So it'll be a Bethel Park throw here. A little over 9 minutes to play here in the first half. We're still scoreless. Natalie Dobb doing a great job shielding the ball.
And she gets the call. Nice job, Natalie. Okay, looks like we got Raber taking the free kick. I think that's Rachel, isn't it? It is. Let's see if we can win this, get a turn, and play a ball into the box. Lavinia gets a piece of it. The ball's loose.
Regan's still on that
picks
ball.
it up, crosses, just out of the reach. Goes to Gentile, picked up by Raber, back to Gentile. Bethel controls at midfield. So Bethel has an opportunity. Someone's breaking, and she's in. She was just offsides. That was close.
It was. I'm not sure which one was off. We'll take the call. He was in position. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he was.
It's not always the case.
Okay, so Peters has it. Tropinato over to Marvin. Marvin plays a nice ball. Tropinato's in. She's inside the 20.
She can take that
She's
touch
carrying
inside
it
the
in.
defender.
There's a cross, but Bethel's there. See if we can step in front and keep the pressure on here. Bethel does clear, gets it out the midfield, plays it down. Good job by Gentile. Over to Cantwell. Nice job. Let's switch the field.
Good ball over top there.
Framer has it and plays the long ball, but it looked like Tropinato got tied up with the Bethel defender, and it goes out of bounds. Tropinato hustles and gets it back. Good stick by Cantwell right there. Bethel controls. Nice job by Marvin.
Good step by Jillian Marvin there.
She should get that call. Nice job.
Substitution for Peters Township. Number 21, Cecilia Scott. And number 26, Sarah Heisinger.
So Heisinger and Scott re-enter the game for Peters Township. There's a good ball.
Yeah, good skip down the line.
Hannah Stuck has it. Let's see if we can get some people in front of the net. What's that call? Oh, Bethel Park ball.
I don't think we let that go. I think we were thinking it was different, I think, there.
Lavinia has it at the 10, cuts left, gets a left-footed shot off.
Just wide.
Ball was tipped.
Peters Township.
We'll take that. Here's an opportunity for us.
Corner being taken by Natalie Daub.
So Daub's taking the corner this time from the left side. There's a good ball. We got a head on it, but somewhat cleared. Okay, ball ended up. McFerrin ended up with a shot, and the keeper makes another save. Runs it out, and here comes Bethel up the field. That ball's through. Let's see what. No one really else up there. Bethel has one player trailing, but nice job by Peters to.
1-on-3 here. Let's see if. Oh. She almost got through that.
Yeah, she did.
I thought she was going to turn and just try to draw a corner kick for her team, but.
Good job by Daub right there. So here we go. We got 4:40 left in the half. Peters with the free kick at their 20. Raber takes it.
Peters bringing the ball down. Got a foul on Peters here. It'll be a Bethel Park free kick. Play has slowed considerably here over the last 10 minutes, so I'm sure they're all looking forward to that halftime break here to both sides.
It seems like games turn at the end of a half or beginning of a half. First 5 minutes, last 5 minutes. And let's see if someone gains some momentum here right before halftime, because a goal by either side right now would be a lot of momentum on their side going into the second half. So let's see who has enough energy left to muster up a goal before half.
Bethel retaining possession here off of our throw-in.
Ball's played upfield. And that goes out of bounds. That's a nice break for us.
Yeah, ball got us 60 yards forward. So always some benefit to play the ball in behind the back line and make them turn and chase.
Yeah. There's the throw in.
Same thing again here.
Peters gains control. There's a cross into the box. See if we can get something. Daub goes after it. Bethel earns possession, tries to clear it out, and they do. Nice ball, but then Peters gets it back. Let's settle it, get into our offense here. Marvin has the ball. Good play to the middle. Scott controls it. Back to Framer, then up the field.
Falls right to a Bethel Park player. Bethel has possession here.
Nice play by Marvin right there. Stepped in, ended up winning the ball, and here we go. There's a nice little flick.
There you go.
And the ball's in. We got Heisinger giving chase. Let's see if we can crash the net and get a cross here. There's a cross off the top of the crossbar and out of play.
Yeah, it hit the field goal post there after it hit the crossbar. Still
What's
in play
the rule there? If it hits a crossbar, it's in play.
Still in
It's at
play.
the top, right?
It wasn't out of play until it hit the football crossbar.
Got it.
So
Got it.
Number 14, Aaron Thompson.
sometimes those happen so quickly. you get away with it, but not there. That one was clear because I think it came back. I think probably still in play.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 1:15 left. Peters has time for another little run here. Marvin throws it in off of Lavinia's head. Bethel works to get it out, and it looks like they're going to. Bethel's played pretty well.
For having a young team, I'm impressed
Yeah.
with the composure they've had on the ball at times. You know, it's
Agreed.
not just kickball. It's definitely
Yeah, they seem to be playing with a purpose. They don't seem to be rattled or feel overmatched. Good job by Marvin. Real nice step. Gets it to Daub. Daub has it. Working hard. It's a whistle. There's a call against Bethel. We got 30 seconds left. You could probably bring a couple more defenders up, right, with it, not much time left.
especially if we wait a few seconds here to take this. No board any chance of a counter here. They're not going to go the entire distance here in 10 seconds.
So Raber with the cross. Oh, there's a
Oh.
collision,
10,
but it looked
9,
like it was off
8,
of Stuck.
7, 6, 5.
And that's going to bring us to
4,
halftime here with
3,
a 0-0 game. It's been very competitive here. Peters has had probably a majority of the possession here after the first 10 minutes. It's still scoreless. Bethel has found some moments to get forward.
Yeah. Agree. We look forward to a good second half. Again, at halftime, it's Peters nothing and Bethel nothing. Okay, we're back at Peters Township High School getting ready for the second half. To recap the first half, it was a pretty evenly played game. I thought Peters may have had more shots on goal, but I think Bethel may have had the better opportunities. Nonetheless, it's 0-0 starting the second half between Bethel Park and Peters Township. What are your thoughts, John?
Just for two very different styles. Peters having much more possession, looking to serve balls in the box. Bethel, while early in the game got a number of players forward, I think as they got tired throughout the half, it changed their style of play. They sat back a little bit more and found the right times to counter, and they did it well. They got a few balls over our back line and made us turn and chase and put some pressure. So I don't know if that was style or out of necessity, as Bethel does have a short bench here. So a lot of these girls are being asked to play all 80 minutes here, I'm sure, tonight.
So we'll see. We've mentioned it a couple times, but the heat, we'll see what kind of factor it plays. People start to cramp after a while, and we'll see if that plays a factor in tonight's game. Bethel controls it just over midfield. Off of Peters, actually off of Bethel, it looks like. So Peters takes over.
We may have got one there. We won't complain. We'll throw it in and
Yeah.
try to make something of it. Good ball inside to Rachel Raber, and Regan seems to be sitting in the midfield here a little bit more. Looking down the line there to Sarah Heisinger, just not able to find her. feel like we've watched this game before. I remember a couple games last year we're feeling like we should have had the lead. Oh, Natalie Daub, good.
We got a 4-on-3 here. Daub takes it across the 20 and is in a battle with the Bethel defender. It's taken away and Bethel clears just over the head of Peters, and now it's all the way out. Here comes Bethel.
Oh, she's off sides there. I think that was missed, but good recovery by Peyton Framer.
See if we can keep that in. Good battle. Nice job keeping it in. And Peters comes back to win it. Here's Lavinia. Lavinia with some room. Plays it down. Is that stuck down there? I think so. And off of Bethel. Good job.
And puts pressure on her. We advanced there 60 yards.
You know, John, we have to continue. We've got to tell our girls, keep pressuring up there, because a couple times we've done it. We've pressured it. We've gotten them to kick the ball out of bounds, and we get the ball down there.
And when we don't pressure them, they've shown to be very calm and distributing the ball. I mean, that last ball that was played forward to start their attack, I mean, one ball, 40 yards in the air, and they beat our entire midfield. And all of a sudden they turned and had that opportunity to play the ball, our back line. 2 passes and, great scoring opportunity. And so Bethel's done well this game.
There's a throw-in. That's unfortunate because that was just sort of a collision. Nonetheless, Bethel gets the call, and we'll get a free kick. I thought we were going to get a shot on that throw-in. The ball went into the box, but somehow Bethel ended up with the ball, and now we're going to switch the field.
Well, so far Bethel has shown why they had 2 shutouts to start the season. I think feel like they've been really solid in the back line. Maybe not spectacular, but solid.
Yeah.
Sometimes this game is just about not making the killer mistake, and that's what they've done so far out in the back. Peters possessing the ball here. Peyton Framer on the ball. She looks forward to Hannah Stuck, just unable to find her.
Oh, Bethel might be a nice job. And there's a battle. And it's cleared away by Peters. Nice step there.
Ball
back
sits
to Bethel
out
with the shot, but it's too high. Yeah, that play all started. We had tried for a header, sort of misjudged it a little bit. And good job, Peters, of stepping in there and clearing that out. So we're just over 4 minutes into the second half. Still, Peters Township nothing, Bethel Park nothing.
You talked about the pressure there. Peters putting the pressure on. It was actually Bethel who put the pressure on there that actually created that opportunity. Good ball.
There's
over
a through
top.
ball, but Bethel gets a piece of it. Let's keep the pressure on again. Plays it back to goalie. Plays it upfield. Mascara with the ball for Bethel. Plays it out of bounds and back to Peters.
Good pressure there by Natalie Daub to make her play a little bit quicker than she wanted to. And Kayla McFerrin here on the throw. A high kick against Peters here, and ball coming out here for Bethel. You'd ask about communication in the first half. You can really hear it's quiet on that field.
Yeah. So Bethel has the ball in Peters' territory. There's a header. Daub clears it out to midfield. Stuck ends up getting a piece of it, heads it backwards. Let's keep the pressure on him. Bethel has it in the back line. Nice out. Good job by Raber stepping in there. Ball's around midfield. Bethel controls it back and then plays the ball up top. Raber with a header, but Bethel ends up with it and over the head. Now Peters controls. To Stuck, brings it down. Over to Lavinia, ball into the corner. It looks like, is that Heisinger?
It is Heisinger.
We
we
got a couple people crashing the net. She pulls it back. Nice job. See if she can get across here. And we'll get a corner out of it. I'm glad she pulled that back. I'm afraid if she kept going to the line and tried to cross it, it would have been right to the goalie. So nice job by Heisinger.
Yeah, good decision there. Even playing the ball negative to one of her teammates probably wasn't as good as that. She had a 1v1 situation there. You want to at least draw a corner there at that point. So she did well there to give us a good opportunity here.
Okay, here we go. There's the corner played at the top of the box. It sort of squeezes through somehow, and Bethel gets it. They play it up the field.
Well, they got numbers coming down the left side here.
And there's a cross. Let's see what happens here. Solich comes out. Bethel's giving chase, but Emma does a really nice job. I think we got some numbers up high right now if we wanted to play it. Solich does a really nice job of coming out of the net. Knows when to come and how hard to come.
Yeah. She's decisive, right? It's all you can ask for in a situation like that. If you're coming, come. Don't second guess it. If you're not going, stay home. Sometimes you see keepers get caught in between, and that's when they get in trouble.
Especially for someone who's still young. She's played a lot of varsity soccer as a starter last year, but still only a sophomore and makes some really good decisions back there. So really nice job on her part.
Yeah, at this point in the game, she's probably recognizing what Bethel's doing. If we're sitting here recognizing that they're trying to play the ball through our back line over top, she's starting to come out a little bit further because she knows she's going to have to help clean up behind her back line.
Yep. So Peters plays it back. It looks like it goes over to back to Bethel. Bethel has it, plays it towards midfield. There's a 50-50 ball.
I don't know.
It hits, a little bit of pressure, but cleaned up by Raber. Now Bethel controls it at the 40. Turn. Bethel working their way in. There's the cross. Solich comes out and makes the play.
So a good read there again by her, recognizing what they're trying to do. She's already out 10 yards from goal when that ball was hit, so closes that space down. She's on her end line. That's a scoring opportunity for Bethel. It's just her positioning there alone created or prevented that from being an opportunity.
Agreed. Here's Peters gives chase. They play it back to about nice play by the keeper. That was a bouncing ball that was tough to play. They play it out, but off of Bethel. Here's Peters with the throw in from 40 yards out. John, we're at a point now where it's time to step up and really start putting some pressure on. 31 minutes left. The longer this game goes on, the more pressure starts to fall on Peters Township, I believe. So it would be nice for the girls to get one now.
Yeah, the longer this game goes scoreless probably builds Bethel's confidence too, right?
Right.
Peters swinging
Framer
the ball here.
Plays it through to Heisinger, back to Gentile. Up the field, Bethel will take over.
Just not connecting that pass in the final third of the field right now. And part of that's a compliment to Bethel. They seem to be in the right spot to read those. So our goal tonight might come off of something like this, one of these throw-ins, corner kick or a set piece. It's a big part of the game.
Yep, Lavinia throws it into the box. It's headed up. There's a battle. It's still loose. Bethel clears it out. Peters should be able to maintain that. Farron goes back to get it, plays it to Framer. Framer boots it back in. Peters battles. Bethel ends up with the ball. They go upfield, but that will be out of bounds back to Peters.
And we got a foul there. Got to get someone on this second ball. We've done a decent job of getting that first touch on these balls like this. We're just not getting someone to make that second run.
Agreed. That's a nice ball into the box. Let's see if we can get a break. It bounces and into the net. Was that Regan?
That's Regan. I don't think it was touched.
Goal by Regan Lavinia. And the Bethel Park goalie was shaken up on the play. We'll check the status of her.
I think she landed awkwardly. She might have actually went into the post when she went after the ball, and then it did look like we had kind of crashed the net there. And I think she had collided with Hannah Stuck there as well, as they were both going for that second ball.
So I hope she's okay. That was a, John, you called it a few minutes ago. You said maybe you get it off some sort of set play, and there it was. I didn't expect it to come from 45 out, but it did.
Yeah, they may be asking Regan to play on Friday nights here to convert some field goals from that distance.
I think she was planning on going out for the football team as a kicker. It ends up one of the boys' soccer players is Peter's kicker right now. Looks like Bethel is going to substitute. The Bethel goalie comes off the field to a nice applause from the fans.
We'll see. This is a temporary substitution. If there's any concern about a head injury, they will take the player off the field and make sure they're checked. There's rightfully so a concern about concussions now in the sport.
So you think they'll, give her a couple of tests, if you will, and then if she's okay, put her back in a few minutes?
It's possible. It's also a long season too, right? So Bethel probably knew coming in whether or not they expected this was going to be one of the section games they were going to win or not. So certainly looks like she's.
So good pressure by Peters to keep that ball in. It looks like after that goal, just looking at some of the energy levels of Peters there, it looks like maybe we'll get some momentum here. And if this is a big part of the game, if you can go +2, it could really maybe deflate Bethel Park a little bit. There's a good throw into the box. Header by Stuck. Scott sends it back in. There's a battle going on, but nice job by Bethel and nice job by Daub. Bethel takes over around the 30. The throw in. There's a battle, and it's off of Peters. So Bethel will have another throw in. I don't know that we've had a sub in the second half yet.
I think we made a substitution there after the goal.
Oh, after the goal?
Figure out. I think Sarah Heisinger came off and Jillian Marvin came in on the right side.
She's up top, though, it looks like.
She is. Looks like she's
I
playing
see
that
that
wide position.
Yep.
She kind of snuck on there as, the obvious concern about the injured players.
Yeah. Hopefully the girls had a lot of water at half because the cramps can set in a game like this. Oh, so Bethel has a run, and they're playing it into the corner. And it's a battle. It looks like a throw-in for Bethel.
I don't think we've had a deep throw-in yet. I'm not sure if they have a throw to match what we have. Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't seem like it.
They swing the ball out wide here.
Nice move, nice turn. But Sawich is there. Okay, so we're 26 minutes left in the game. The score, Peters Township 1 on a goal by Regan Lavinia. And Bethel Park, nothing. Breyer works. Daub kicks it into the Bethel Park end, and Bethel takes over. There's the throw-in. Mascaro plays it back to the back line, back to Mascaro. Mascaro with the cross.
Natalie Daub here has possession. She
Framer got
finds
that
Regan
out of there.
here.
Back
She's
to the
got
middle.
some space.
Lavinia has plenty of room. She could carry this all the way to the net almost. And does, and then takes a shot. Saved by the keep. Probably a good idea. You have a fresh goalie in there. Hadn't seen a shot all night.
Probably not knowing Bethel's rotation. Probably had already checked out of the game, thinking she probably wasn't seeing any action. And then all of a sudden, she finds herself in the game.
So I like that thought process. Let's not get too cute. Let's shoot the ball and make them make saves. So here's a battle. Bethel gets the ball around the 20. Mascara's surrounded, and Peters does a nice job and gets the throw in. Dobb collects it in, plays it upfield, giving chase. Is stuck, and she's in one-on-one. Hannah pulls it down.
Great finish.
That's a nice
by
play.
Hannah
Nice
Stuck.
play by Hannah Stuck.
Peters Township goal. Number 15, Hannah Stuck.
Third
goal of the season.
Well done by Hannah. That's one thing. If it's one-on-one, Hannah's almost always going to convert.
Yeah,
She
great job.
finds the back of the net.
She kept it low as the goalie's coming out. Difficult ball for the goalie to get down on. Just passed it right around her, right? Certainly looked like she's done it before, right?
Yeah.
Very calm, collected, places that ball right in the side of the net, doesn't try to overpower the goalie. So, really good finish there by her. And I would say a 2-goal lead's the most dangerous lead in sports, but it feels like we've had the better of the play here in the second half.
I agree, and we're playing with a lot of energy right now. We'll stay on sides.
Hannah's offsides there.
Yeah.
Don't play her.
Smart play by Natalie. I think she may have recognized that and held the ball.
Unfortunately for her, she ended up getting whacked because of it.
Right. There's a through ball. Let's see if we can create something here. Marvin gives chase, but Bethel clears it out. Nice step by Gentile. I think that's Breyer over there.
We don't want to get fancy here at this point. Let's just keep this ball moving.
Scoring 2 goals in a 10-minute period, I think really
got a player down
does
here.
a lot. Yeah, it looks like Regan. I don't know if she's cramping or hurt an ankle, but that's going to be a tight one. Emma comes all the way out and is able to make the play. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like Regan's walking around now. A little bit tight.
Ball's going to be collected here by Bethel. And a little bit of panic now in their play. They've turned some balls over. They weren't turning over earlier. Probably feeling the pressure of a 2-goal deficit at this point.
They might feel like they have to make something happen, and it sort of gets them out of their game because they did so well in the first half of playing their game, playing the what they felt was high percentage balls. There's a one-on-one battle. Raber gives chase. Bethel ends up with the ball, pulls it back, and she might be in.
Wow, good job by Kayla McFerrin to come over and help out her teammate.
Let's play back
Cross
into the
into the
box. That
box.
might be a trouble. Raber gets a piece. Lavinia, really nice job of coming back to get that ball. She plays it up. Stuck settles around midfield. She has room. Nice pass. We got a give and go here. Nice play. Bethel defended it. So Bethel now has the ball on their own end.
A lot of space now in the middle of the field here.
Yeah, seems like it's really opened up.
It's usually where the space is created once everyone gets tired. We got 2 subs coming both ways here.
Well, why is that, John? Is that because you want to go wide more often and the middle's just more open, or you
It's usually just tired.
Just tired.
It's usually the players who run the most during the game and get to this point in the game, and someone either doesn't get back or doesn't get forward. You stop making some of those runs you make early in the game, and you all of a sudden have 5 players in the back line or 4 players up front. So we'll see. It looks like both teams put a couple of players into that midfield here, so we might see a little bit more energy in there now, which would be a little bit less space.
Okay.
Peters got to make sure they don't get comfortable here. This is a
Daub has it. Back to McFerrin, up to Trapanado, but Bethel steals. Bethel's in. Back to the 30, and there's a ball into the box, but Sawwich have no trouble with that one. So we're almost halfway through the second half. Peters has struck twice in this half. Lavinia scored a goal. Stuck scored a goal. So it's 2-0 Indians over the Blackhawks.
Looks like we got the Bethel goalkeeper going to check back in, so obviously she's in good health.
Yeah, good for her.
And we got a foul on Bethel there over the back there, a little aggressive. A little discussion between the referee and Bethel Park. I guess they're not agreeing on the call.
Yeah.
She's probably not thanking him either. Regan's
I thought it was, I don't know that I would have called it either. There was a little bump in there, but it didn't look like a lot to me.
certainly didn't look like enough to impact the play.
Right.
Returning to goal for Bethel Park, number 8, Kelly Mulher.
Backup
Okay, so
keeper
here we
getting a little recognition from her JV teammates in the stands, so good for her. Probably seeing some of her first varsity action there. Even though she left up a goal, she played it well. She was aggressive off her line. Hannah
Yeah, she didn't have much of a choice, did she?
Hannah
That
just
ball's in the box. It's bouncing around. Bethel controls. Peters pressures.
good double team there by Peters to win the ball back. You gotta make them
Trying
pay
to play
for
it
it
to
now.
The corner.
Great run
McFerrin
forward.
makes a run into the box. Over to. Who was that? Trapanado?
I think that's Chloe
there?
Trapanado.
Yeah. Chloe,
there's-
nice turn and pretty good shot on goal.
There's a great example, though, of the communication. She had 10 yards around her. Someone on her team could have helped her out and told her to bring the ball down. She probably could have taken a
Yeah.
shot she would have preferred. But
Yeah.
the game's fast. It's hard to recognize that as a player sometimes. That's why you need your teammates to let you know that you have time.
I would imagine when you're in the box like that, you just assume you're going to be swamped with players around you, right? So you get used to it.
You do.
At least expect it.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time working on one-time finishing in the box, and that's exactly what she did, because you're right. You rarely have that amount of time. So good instincts by her.
So Gentile makes a little run up the right side, plays the ball up. Marvin gives chase. Marvin with a cross. Hits the side of the net, so there'll be a goal kick for Bethel. So if you're Bethel right now, you really got to turn up the pressure, right? Because you're not. It's gonna be tough the longer this goes on to stay down 2 goals. But I wonder if they'll change their formation or get more offensive or send some people up top.
Yeah,
Bethel
they haven't
controls.
yet. They still only got one player running up top here, which is going to be tough. They do have numbers here forward. And here they go. This is what they've looked to do, is just serve
Well,
the-
what would you do if you did try to get more offensive? Do you pull someone from the back line and move them up, or do you?
If I were them right now, it clearly looks like we've dropped Peters has dropped a player off. It's really only Hannah up top right now. He'd probably take one of the players away from the back line. They've done it a little bit. You see their outside backs are pressing forward a little bit more. So you just got to get them forward in the attack.
So you keep the center backs in their
Keep
spot.
the 2
and
center backs
yeah.
and move the outside backs forward, almost into outside mid position. Just move everyone a level forward.
So there's a ball. It's over top. It looks like Marvin has a shot at it, and she gets it, pulls it back.
Finds Natalie Daub.
Daub has it. She controls play. She makes
There
a
she
move. 2 moves, beats 2 defenders, and there's a cross. It stays in. It goes right across the crease. Trapanado gives chase. Good hustle. Still battling. Bethel wins that battle, but does good effort. And they play it up. Raber didn't give her much room. Nice job by Rachel. Okay, I get it. That was a good call by the ref. He held off, gave the advantage on Raber stepped in, and they called a foul on it.
So we got a free kick here for Bethel, about 45 out. Really the first time we've seen them with an opportunity like this.
Yeah, they have a lot up top now for this one. They played inside the 20, a turn and a shot. It looks like Peter's substitution. Looks like Scott re-enters the game.
Bethel Park, number 25, Olivia Schramm. And for Peters Township, number 21, Cecilia Scott.
It looks like Graber went out. I'm not sure who went in. It looks like Natalie Dobmay went into the back line now. Good win
agreed.
by Regan.
So Bethel controls, gets it to Peter's side. Ball will be off of a Peters player, and Bethel will have a throw-in.
Bethel stayed true to what they're trying to do here. They're kind of methodically getting forward. Couple passes, get a player forward. Now they got an extra. Oh, that's a good cross. They do a player.
Yeah, that was a real good opportunity. Ball's just over her head.
That was a good example there. That's where they got that outside back forward, right? That was their outside right back that, all the way down to the 18. So that's clearly where they're looking to press. But they're being smart about it. They're not just sending players to send them forward. They're finding those opportunities. So
I think they moved they're the same backers back there. I thought they'd moved them around, but they haven't. So we've gone back and forth for the past 5 minutes. No one's really seemed to be able to control possession, but Bethel now has it. 14 minutes left exactly in the second half. Score remains Peters Township 2, Bethel Park nothing.
Peters moving down the right side now. They find Regan.
Good job by Stuck to get a piece of that. Emma Cantwell in there makes a nice play. Ball still loose. Hannah Stuck
herself there for a shot. Keeper comes up with it.
So that will be Peters' ball. Looks like another timeout for a substitution.
Returning to the match for Peters Township, number 29, Casey Breyer.
Casey Breyer checks in for Peters. Just under 13 minutes to go. Peters Township controls possession, leads 2-0. Another throw in for Peters.
Another throw.
Pick up about 15 yards in that one. Lavinia with the throw in.
This will pick up about 40 yards.
Yeah. Battling is
return by Hannah.
Stuck, and she's in. She's in the box. Gets a shot off of a Bethel defender. Bethel saves it. Nice job by Sophia Gallietta. And that goes out of bounds for another Peters throw-in. So some more substitutions coming in from Peters. I like the thought there. It's a hot night. Keep some fresh legs in there. Give some girls some time. Good move. It looks like can't see who came in on the back line. It looks like Marvin might be on the back line.
I think Sarah Heisinger may have returned there on the right side.
Yeah, Sarah went up top. Marvin went back.
Into the game for Peters Township, number 4, Jillian Marvin. And number 18, McKenna Mosier.
There we go.
A header back to Sawich.
Yeah, Bethel staying true to form there. Still trying to find that ball over the top.
Cantwell plays it to Lavinia. Lavinia plays it up top. Stuck's going after it, but Bethel gets ahead on it. And again, Bethel plays it, but this time he'll go out of bounds.
We got a throw for Peters here. Just a little bit over 10 minutes to go. Another goal for Peters, I think, might empty both benches here.
Yeah, I'd sort of like to see that happen. I think it'd be good for all involved. Give some girls some playing time, get everyone off the field in this heat.
Yeah, big game on Saturday against Upper St. Clair. So the fewer minutes some of these girls can play, the better for that game. But there we go, Bethel with some space. They're still looking to find that ball through.
Oh, that's a nice ball, and it's free, and it's going to end up being a goal. Yeah, nice job by Bethel Park. Really well done. There wasn't a lot of room there, but somehow she found an opening, and that was a lot of hustle up top to get through the back line and find some space. We have a ball game with 10 minutes left. It's Peters Township 2, Bethel Park 1.
That's why that score's so dangerous. You can feel like you're more in the lead with a 2-goal lead. And
by number 7, Natalie DiGiorno.
That changes everything. 30 seconds ago we were talking about getting a 3-0 lead, getting
emptying the
some
bench.
rest, and now it's going to be a nail biter all the way to the end. Bethel certainly has a lot of energy now. Their bench is excited. They have the ball in the Peters zone. Lavinia controls it. Now Bethel gets it again.
I'm a little surprised no call there. I thought Regan had good body position, and that girl kind of went through her. Now there's space
Bethel
and
Park's
time.
just controlling the ball right now. Nice step by Gentile. Cleared out by Scott, but Bethel shoots it back in. Gentile plays it out, but Bethel ends up controlling it. They evened up the calls there.
That's a good
Stuck
ball.
gets it. There it is, a nice ball. Let's see if Sarah can get a piece of it. It's a foot race. Heisinger's there. Nice shot, nice play.
Good shot. Good
Well
save
done by the
keeper.
Bethel goalie.
Great ball by Hannah. She did a lot on that play. She wins the ball. She turns, gets her head up, and plays a through ball. So
agreed. And Heisinger did a nice job of getting a good piece of that. Goalie really had a nice angle on that. Nice play by Gentile to get the ball out, but Bethel controls it at midfield. Ooh, there's a collision.
I didn't hear the whistle there.
So the call goes against Bethel Park. Peters now with a free kick at their own 33. We have 8:30 left with the score. Peters 2, Bethel 1. Well, with that goal, I would say that section play is officially underway because all these games are like this. Usually one-goal games, battles down to the end, and this one looks to be the same. Oh, boy. The call goes against Lavinia.
Got a set piece here from about 60 out, so the initial ball won't be dangerous, but Bethel's done a good job of finding players on this in front of our back line. We'll see what happens here.
Gallietta takes the free kick. Gentile tries to play it, but it goes out of bounds. Now Bethel's inside the Peters 30. They play it in. Nice turn. They get control of it. Framer tries to get it out, but Bethel controls. A shot blocked by Scott, it looks like. Played in by Bethel again. Into the corner, but an offsides call. So it looks like a goal kick.
Like Natalie
Or a free kick, I should say.
Yeah, they called offsides over there.
Right.
Good win by Regan.
So why wouldn't a goalie take that free kick there? You know, get an extra player up top. She has a big leg back there, too. Is there a strategy to that, John?
Not usually. Most teams do have their goalkeeper take that. Just nothing else. If you leave a player back that far, it leaves so much space to play that next ball in, and really can't get someone offside. So usually why you want to push the team up. So even if there's a misplay or the other team wins the ball immediately, you're not sitting back at your own end line. So
I get it. With the 2-1 lead, why take a chance?
Yeah.
Right. If you're down 2-1, you probably have the goalie take it, right? Okay, so
good win over there by looked
that
like
ball's played up.
Julian Marvin over there on the right who won that ball. Bethel continues to fight here. Young team. They don't,
Yeah.
they don't know any better that they're supposed to be. This game's supposed to be over. They're just playing.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. It looks like for Peters, Taylor Sarniak's into the game.
Yeah, she's gone up top, probably give him some fresh legs here.
Yeah, so it's Peters' ball now on the Bethel side of the field. We got 5:20 left in a 2-1 game. There's the throw in. It's off of Bethel, so we picked up about 20 yards on that one. Another throw in for Peters.
Just take our time here, play this ball down the line. Let them knock it out as much as they want. Clock is our friend.
There's the throw in. It's off of Lavinia. Bethel ends up controlling. They play the deep ball. This could be trouble. Nope, goes all the way back to Emma. Emma controls it. Takes a little time off the clock. We got 4:38 left in a 2-1 Peters lead. Emma runs it out off of Mascaro with the header. Lavinia gives chase. Bethel ends up winning the ball around midfield, or battling.
Oh, that's a tough call. Hannah certainly looked like she had body. Yeah, she had position. She was on that ball. I didn't think she pushed her off. I
would agree. Nonetheless, it's Bethel's ball.
Yeah, this is a dangerous ball here.
Yeah.
About 50 yards out. Really just trying to get this ball 30, 35 yards over that back line.
So Peters needs to man up on someone, right? Just don't let anyone get free. Ball's loose. Lavinia gets it out. Tries to find Sarniak. Now it's a foot race. Bethel controls back at their own 20. They run it up. Plenty of room. To midfield. Stolen by Peters. Stuck has it. Plays it down to Sarniak. Bethel controls it and then goes out off of Peters. So Bethel Park ball. 3:25 left in a 2-1 Peters Township lead.
Throw in by Regan down
Oh,
the
that's
line.
free. Let's see if we can get a piece. Sarniak hustles after it. Gets a piece of it, but right to the goalie. So just under 3 minutes left. Gentile gets a piece, but the ball now it goes out of bounds. So Bethel Park's ball.
Good play by their.
Here's a big throw in right here.
Good play by their keeper. Quickly get that ball out. Ball down the line. They advance 80 yards.
Ball partially cleared by Peters, but controlled by Bethel. Then Lavinia gets a piece of it. Nice out. Bethel controls at midfield. Like to see us pressure up at midfield a little bit. Bethel controls and foul called on Peters.
Well, I got a set piece here from about
Okay, 2:15 now
4
left.
yards out.
Again, 2-1 Peters. Oh, that ball's in the box.
It's
That's
a
going to be
dangerous
a
ball.
nice header.
Good win by Hannah Stock there.
Yeah, really nice job. Sarniak after it. Gives chase, hangs on to it. Gets it to the side. McFerrin goes up to Breyer. Breyer to Sarniak. Sarniak has it.
She had no help there. She
Yeah,
was
let's
kind
see
of
if
by
we can
herself
play the
there.
ball up the field a little bit here. Hannah's giving chase. Good hustle by Hannah. So Peters is certainly in a shell. They're staying way back. It looks like, John, they're not really pressing
They are.
at all. Like to see him play some balls over the top, though, at least.
Yeah. You don't want to be too
Okay.
much in a show. Fortunately, Bethel's kept a lot of players back unnecessarily right now, so we can kind of sit back, and they're not really putting more numbers on us. So
There's a battle. Peters still can't clear. Finally does. Can Sarniak get a piece? And she does.
plays it over to
That's
Breyer.
Breyer
Knocks it out.
off of Peters. We got 1 minute, 5 seconds left. 2-1 Peters Township.
I
we'll
think it's
get that
Peters'
one.
ball, yeah, off of the Bethel Park
Okay,
player
so
there.
That's a big play for Peters. Now we see the substitution. Oh, he's stopping the clock. I'm not sure what the stoppage is for.
Township number 13, Chloe Trapanato.
Why would they stop the clock on a regular substitution, do you think, John?
I think they're clearly thinking it's time wasting, but there was some talk that they were actually going to change that rule this year, but it's always within the referee's discretion.
Got it. So Peters steps in, gets the ball. Trapanato has it. Can't quite clear. Off to Marvin. She carries over midfield.
Just got to play this ball down the line. Yeah, good decision there. Last thing we want to do is turn that ball over in the middle.
Now Peters has, with 28 seconds left, they should be able to control the ball from here. Ball goes into Breyer. She gets a piece, but then Bethel ends up with the ball. Maybe one final rush. 15
Maybe.
seconds left. Bethel plays it up top,
Oh,
but
yeah.
ball ends up going out of bounds.
9,
Well, you have two players collide like that. Someone fouled somebody.
Yeah.
But the referees just decide to let it go since it's going out of bounds. And we got a first section victory here of the season for the Lady Indians. A little bit more exciting in the end than we expected.
Yeah, overall good win. Any section win's a good one, especially against a rival that's as talented as Bethel Park. So good job by the Indians getting the win, and then on to Upper St. Clair on Saturday. So checking out from Peters Township High School, this is Glenn McFerrin.
And John Cantwell, thanks for joining us this evening. Again, the final score, Peters 2, Bethel Park 1. Good night.